The man lay down in a bathtub filled with ice packs, then poured into it the most poisonous jellyfish in the world. When the jellyfish's tentacles touched his arm, the pain was so intense that he could barely breathe, but he still didn't back down. As more tentacles wrapped around his body, the toxin quickly began to spread through him. He screamed in agony, gripping the shower curtain beside him tightly. Next to the curtain was a piece of paper that read, "Beware of poisonous jellyfish. Send me to the hospital immediately." It turned out that all of this had been arranged by the man beforehand. Just a few minutes earlier, he had already called for an ambulance in advance. By the time he was brought onto the operating table, his brain nerves were dead, but his internal organs were still alive, and all of this had been part of his plan. A few days earlier, he had already signed an organ donation agreement. He could have left peacefully, so why did he choose to end his life in such a painful way? The story goes back to a few months earlier. That day, the man was driving home with his fiancée. On the way, a text message caught his attention. As he looked down at his phone, a strong light suddenly flashed from ahead. The man quickly turned the steering wheel to avoid the car in front, but was hit and overturned by another bus. When he woke up, his fiancée beside him was no longer breathing. All 6 passengers on the bus had also died. The guilt of carrying 7 lives on his conscience made it impossible for him to ever forgive himself. After losing his beloved, he no longer wanted to live alone. The man wanted to use his death to atone, but before dying, he wished to help those in need, so he asked a doctor to make a list for him. However, to make sure that everyone he helped was truly kind, the man decided to first test their character.